my god! I can confirm that this bike feels very comfortable for someone my height. Yeah, it pulls like a rocket. If this is a bike for a beginner, I would say no.
Let me welcome you to today's episode. ...650cc bike, 6 positions,
This is R1250R, BMW. This is a big naked bike, I mean big engine capacity naked bike. Boxer engine, shift cam, the latest generation, and it has a higher seat. This is a sport seat, 840 millimeters. So the TFT display, a very good one from BMW, and you can clearly see everything. So the engine, it's already warm, otherwise it would be somewhere here. Shaft drive, and it has 136 horsepower. Yeah, it feels light, man. It is light, even though it has 239 kilos weight. This bike feels very nimble and light. So the riding position, it's very nice for someone my height, so 6'1" or 185 centimeters that I have. And the handlebar, it's very well positioned, and it is just wide enough, I would say, so your hands are very comfortable on this handlebar. The mirrors are smaller than I thought, so till now I can say that there is no particular vibration. I mean, I cannot feel anything. Both levers are adjustable, so the clutch and the brake. So this is a very good thing to have. You can adjust it as you want. This engine, it's well known for the low down torque, and it has plenty of torque in the low RPMs. So it is a pleasure to ride this bike almost everywhere. I mean, in the city and also on the open roads. Okay, yeah, it pulls like a rocket. It pulls, it has a power. It has the power. From 2000 RPM and on, you feel a very, very nice kick when you push it. The frame, the suspension, this one has the electronic suspension. It's just perfect. So in this regard, BMW, it's something that I cannot understand and imagine to be more precise, better. So very, very well made bike in terms of the cyclistic chassis and ride. The weight, it's very well distributed. Let me check the brakes now. Yeah, the bike feels stable and brakes are very, very good. They bite immediately. This bike is equipped with the electronic suspension and also riding modes, not just those two, but also with the additional riding Sport Pro mode. I have no wrist pain, I have no butt pain. It feels just very, very nice for such a naked bike. And this display, it's really one of the best, very clear and with big numbers and so on. So I cannot imagine how they might do it even better in the future. And what is a pitch? It is this 1250 engine. It is really, really a nice engine, with enough power, with enough torque, everything. I mean, in this case, this bike, it's just everything that one needs. Now it's raining, as you see, guys. Hope that it will stop anyway, because it's not a pleasure riding in the rain. Suspension, it's nice and soft. At the same time, the bike doesn't dive too much, so it's just like it should be. I am now in the 5th gear, and as you see, the engine, it's very, very relaxed. A little bit more than 2000, I mean 3000 revs right now. So what can you expect more? Let's push it a bit. Okay, 100, 115, 16, 20, and we are at 4000, and still pulls and pulls. This is the BMW, the latest Boxer. Wonderful, guys. Now I am in Dynamic Pro. Let's see how it goes. Temperature, lights, time, and riding mode. The throttle response, it's more aggressive on Dynamic Pro, and the suspension, it's firmer. You can feel it. Because it's raining, I just put road again. Let's try the quick shifter. Yeah, it works fine. It works fine. Being on 5000 revs and on, it's just slick. So this quick shifter works very nice on higher RPMs. Downshifting is also nice, I think. The riding position is more comfortable than the RS version because of this larger and more upright handlebar. You can check my video of the RS that I already rode last year. This is the sport seat, 840 millimeters, and I think it's not too soft, not too firm. It's just very, very comfortable, and I like it. I have to tell you that I like it. And now I passed some bigger bumps here, and I have to say that this suspension, this electronic suspension, it's just great. It has also cruise control, as you see here. That is very useful if you plan to go touring, if you consider that you can mount all three cases, so the side cases and the top box. I think that also the passenger would be satisfied with this bike, because I think this passenger seat is also nicely made and well padded and big enough. So I think that doing some longer trips on this bike would be a pleasure. No vibration, I can confirm it. No vibration, nothing. The bike is stable, it's nimble, and it's very, very easy to ride. So if you ask me if this is a bike for a beginner, I would say no. But if you ask me if this is the appropriate bike for somebody as a second bike, I would say yes. Okay, let's push it a bit here. Oh my god! It goes, man. Yeah, it quickly gets to the really crazy speeds, man. It's not really a 4-cylinder bike, so it's not a screamer, but it is just perfect in the low RPMs and mid-range. In the 6, you're cruising at 3000 RPM, maybe a little bit more, and it feels really relaxed. Considering the fact that you will get for 15,000 euros or a little bit more just the normal version, no additional equipment, it's a big amount of money, but still this is a BMW, and if you want to have it, you should pay a lot for it. This was BMW R1250R, a very nice naked bike with the Boxer shift cam engine that it's really addictive. It has a lot of torque, it is nimble, and it is very well made. I think the feel, it's very let's say quality. The 3 pros: the first pro, it's the engine, wonderful, powerful and torquey. I do not have anything more to add here. The second pro, the quality feel of this bike. This bike feels very solid, very well made. The third pro, it's the comfort on this bike. The sitting position, it's very nice. Let's go to the cons. The price. This bike, it's pricey. The normal model, so without any additional gadgets, it's more or less almost 15,000 euros. The second cons may be the quick shifter. That works very well, but only when passing 4,000 or maybe even 5,000 revs. The third cons are the mirrors. I think that these should be bigger to see better what is happening behind. Okay guys, it's time to conclude. I hope that you enjoyed. Like, share and subscribe. Till the next one.